We're going into our first chat of the day, and this is with Janis Meissner, and Janis is talking to Steve.
Good afternoon. I have with me in the studio today Janis Meissner, who's from Austria, and she's working in Open Lab at the moment. What are you doing there, Janis?
Oh, I'm a PhD student there in something called digital civics, so basically designing technologies for citizens and people. So, really more about making technology work for the people rather than, just throwing something on them that doesn't work.
And you call yourself a maker, do you? Or?
Yes. Well, I think I'm something like a self-taught maker or an autodidactic maker. So basically making in the digital world actually means now that you use something like 3D printers or some kind of fabrication technology, you program electronics, and there's a lot of stuff out there on the market now that makes it actually really, really easy. Still, I think it's not that easy. You can't just throw in a 3D printer and automatically all the problems of the world are solved. I actually have a personal quite background in crafting. Like I like still knitting and sewing and quilting and stuff like that. And I think it helped me also with getting the grips of technology. So, for example, 3D printing, you still have a lot of crafts in there, and I think this actually helps me in my work as well. So I'm going to different groups of people and try just to teach them how to use the stuff for their own purposes, not for my purposes.
Right, and is one of those groups an older person's group, or?
Yes, one of them actually is. So I've been working with the Man Shed in Bladen. Do you know what the Man Shed is?
I've heard of them, yes. I haven't been to one myself.
So basically, maybe just to explain briefly, this is a place that is founded for older men to actually just come and enjoy them. Their skills and crafts making. So basically it's a wood workshop where everyone can come, mostly for older guys, because there is also the problem about isolation in age, and maybe that it's harder for men to talk about, when they're lonely or if there is an issue. So this is a place where guys can just come and, do a little bit of woodworking, but if they want, they can also talk about the problems. And these guys are actually really, really interested into technology. So I've been coming over there with a 3D printer and taught them how to use it.
Terrific. And have they enjoyed doing that?
Oh yes, so it's really interesting to see how they're using it and for what they want to use it. So we are right now we're actually repairing the 3D printer because it's an old one that we actually don't use so much in Open Lab anymore because technology, is going quick and it's improved better. So now we have a better 3D printer. So the old one we actually donated then to the Man Shed. And to make it actually running smoothly again, we are actually now screwing it out and taking out part, replacing the part, doing a lot of maintenance. And and I think it's actually a really good process because I learn as much as the others do. We're all on the same page and we just contribute whatever we know, and so it's actually a really enjoyable and positive process as well.
Terrific. And what sort of things are they making?
Actually recently they printed a little Leonardo da Vinci. Something you wouldn't expect, but that was the first model that they chose. And then another time they actually printed bolts and nuts, and they were fully functioning. So if you don't have the right, M6 nut over there, just print one.
Good heavens, I didn't know that was possible. And do they mind this being a young woman in a man shed?
I don't think so. I actually never had an issue about, coming into this man shed or man space as a woman. I think they actually just enjoy, getting in contact with someone from another age, and maybe it feels sometimes even flattering, because like how often they get to talk to, about actually quite technical stuff to a young lady. So,
oh, right. And right, we'll take this point up later in the second part of this chat, but for the moment I must ask you, what piece of music would you like us to play for you, and why have you chosen it?
I've been thinking quite a lot question. But I think I will choose David Bowie's Space Oddity. Mostly because I think it was the first time when I really realized that there is, not everything is shiny, that is tech. Because in that song, eventually he then gets, there is a technical issue. Major Tom is about to float in the air and in space and, will eventually die, and there's this human tragedy. And the last thing he's actually saying to ground control is, oh, tell my wife I love her very much. So it's all about the people and not so much about the tech.
You sentimental young thing. Right. Space Oddity.